Hi everyone, Lisa Do is here today. We're going to talk about how to actually master A/B testing for your SaaS. I've been talking about it for a while, if you've been watching my previous videos. But let's dive in. Okay, that's topic just words to discuss, words to think, words to stop your daily routine and listen and think. Especially if you still not there. You do not feel that you have a marketing strategy. You do not feel that you control marketing spend. You do not feel that your marketing team is actually well connected to you. I'm talking to the owners. But if you're a marketer, then again, you probably overwhelmed with your daily tasks. You cannot see the whole picture. So please discover how to optimize your SaaS pricing strategies through effective A/B testing. Learn from industry giants like Dropbox, boosted revenue by 15% with strategic pricing changes. We'll explore the critical difference between growth and scaling phases again, and why pricing becomes a pivotal lever for success as your SaaS company evolves. The growth and scaling dilemma. And I've been talking about it since, again, for a while. I would love to talk about this again. And actually, I'm gonna do the masterclass for growth phase because you guys just keep asking me. So we're not there yet. I understand. I can't really help you, but I do have lots of examples, lots of strategies and system the same like I have for scaling phase, but for growth phase. I just do not love to work with growth phase because it's complicated to explain how everything works. And on the scaling phase, usually owners already understand the difference between like marketer, fractional marketing, how it works, ROI. You don't need to invest into educational stuff, but that's my thing. Okay, this stuff like that's easier for me, but doesn't mean that you do not need this help. So I will go and do explain more on growth phase. So you'll be gaining some from this masterclass. I hope. Okay. Focus on acquiring users, improving your product, and validating market fit. So all you need to do on the growth phase, and do not even think that you're on a scaling phase, and unless you make sure your product is validated on the market. Validation doesn't mean that you could sell 100,000, even 10,000 users. Validation means that your market offer is that cool that you can easily enter the market and you can take from the cake, like from the market size, you can take easily like 1%, 2%, 5%. So your offer is that good, that much better than competitors. If you do not have this offer, do not even think like to go on a scaling. You're going to lose all the money. Please, and pay attention. Like that's the key of success. I think this is so easy to understand. Give much more. If you did not come up with a best offer there, with a better offer, why you think marketing can help you? Why do you think we are magicians? We are not. We just help you to promote. We're kind of, this is your word, and we help you to put the word automated in different channels. Okay, we do not create a magic. You cannot make a sheet, put it in a cover, a beautiful cover, and then go and sell it. Yes, I mean bad marketers would do it for sure, not me. Okay, again, we need to think about retention and churn rate. So when people realize that you're selling literally bad product, then they will never come back. So that's what's the point. I mean, the machine has to be that big that people will. You just need a buyers for one time, but you need to get them to come back in terms of just to make a normal, predictable revenue and business. This is what we call business, and that's why we work in tech. We do not work in, you know, other niches are the verticals that will probably be where that will be easy to sell some bad products. You know what I'm talking about, fast moving consumer goods. Okay, growth phase is where you validate your product, means you come up with a better solution, better offer than your competitors have. Means you created a business model that can work, support itself, and be really sold off, really easily sold off. Okay, the scaling phase is when you know that it's on demand, you sure, and it looks like by all the numbers you have analytics, yes? You have good analytics before you go to scaling phase. So it looks positive, then you can move to the scaling phase. This is where usually I work with companies, but I'm telling you again, I don't feel like I have to help you guys to talk about this more and more, how you actually can validate, how you understand that you validate it, how you can make it. Okay, this is actually also helps like startup owners do not focus on one product, but just make it. Like it's very simple, like it's a system. It's a system. You do A, B, C, D. You understand the feedback from the market by the numbers, by the basic metrics, and then you proceed. If you can, if you see that business model is working, business model, I mean the revenue is there, the profit is there, the margin is there. So it means that you come up with a really nice solution that help you to generate nice product without investing like hundreds and thousands of millions, whatever you spend there. Yes. So scaling phase, shift to optimizing revenue and efficiency. Ensure unit economics make sense and pricing maximize lifetime value, LTV. This is where A/B testing becomes crucial. A/B testing is your secret weapon. Set clear goals. How to make it? Like I do not like when people want to A/B test. They love the idea, the concept of A/B testing, and they dive in so much that they actually stuck there. You know, and then they make really basic mistakes like goals. They have like 100 different type of goals, and then they test everything in one time. It's not going to work. So first of all, come up with easy, understandable goals, objectives. Then, for example, increasing revenue per user. Goal number one. This is it. You cannot go all of them. Please. We're not in kindergarten. We're not in a business camp for children. We are grown adults and we understand we can't do all together. And I allow you to want whatever you want to, conquer the world and go out there and be a hero and play this role until you face the reality. Okay, choose variables, sorry. Test one variable at one time, is what I said before. One variable for one time. Don't mess up. Segment audience. Divide users into representative randomized groups to avoid biases. Like if you do B2B or B2C pricing, okay? B2B for this vertical or that vertical, because there are freelancers, there are agencies, for example, there are enterprises, there are small companies. Monitor metrics, track conversion rates, ARPU, churn rate per user, and customer satisfaction. Common ABC testing, A/B testing mistakes. Testing too many variables, changing multiple factors simultaneously makes difficult to attribute success or failure for a specific element, which is I just told you. And ignoring churn, a short-term revenue boost isn't worth it if it leads to higher customer churn rates. And I've been facing that so many times. And I've heard stories from other marketers, for example, like this is a success story. We acquired that like 100% increase in lead generation. So we required like 200 leads instead of 100 with the same price, for example. But then the churn rate was that big that it didn't work out in the long term. But short term looks really good. Short term looks amazingly good. But then you do not there could be a problem with the audience. They just want to have a free product or just can use it for 1 month and one time, or you just did not think about the product cannot be working long with this audience. Okay, so please think about churn rate. Sometimes it's better to pay bigger cost for acquisition to acquire a customer, but then the long term, in long term, they will give you back 5 times more. And this will called predictable revenue. You cannot rely only on the first time buyers. You need to rely on LTV. But this is it. If they pay once, or you get lots of free leads and the conversion rate to the from trial to the basic plan is 0.00001, then you didn't achieve anything. So keep doing A/B testing. So it's like A/B testing cannot be done in 1 week and 1 month. If I think it has to be like from 6 months to 1 year, and then you keep applying this stuff because it's still the market has been changing. It depends on the market, but mostly now with AI, it's changing a lot. Poor communication, failing to transparency, communicate, and frame pricing changes as value improvements can lead to customer resistance. And so customer success team has to be aligned with this. When I'm as a marketer, fractional CMO, I work with customer service, the same as marketing team, the same as sales, the same as tech. So we are all together here on the same page. It has to be visible. The plan of ABC testing has to be visible, printed, put it on a desktop, so everyone is aware, aligned, because otherwise it's going to be a mess. Real world Saas pricing experiments. HubSpot created starter growth suite bundle, increasing cross product adoption and ARPU, like annual revenue per user, by over 20%. Slack offered 15% discount for annual subscriptions, improving cash flow predictably and reducing churn. Netflix introduced mobile-only plan in emerging markets, adding millions of subscribers. Tools for SaaS pricing optimizations. Paddle, Profitwell, but Profitwell has been acquired by Paddle, so it's not the same. Barometrics and Optimizely, if you have WordPress, then there will be amazing tool to A/B test online. Essential resources. There are some books that I would definitely recommend you to read if you're a marketer, and articles and books. This one is like probably from 2016, but it's still so valuable. And articles from Neil Patel, Guide to Pricing Optimization. This is a good one. Conclusion. Continuous optimization. Yeah, it can't be done forever, once and forever. I mean, once and forever, it has to be, your product has to be validated once and forever. So you need to make sure your offer is so good. And offer is not necessarily about only pricing, but as we talked before, sometimes it gives you much more beneficial presence on the market. If you want to kill your competitor, you just make free something that others sell for €100, for example, or $20 subscription. You make it free. You acquire new users. You monetize it, and then you have money to spend on your tech team, and then you improve the product. Pricing optimization is an ongoing process that involves with your market and customer base. SaaS companies that master A/B testing for pricing can unlock hidden revenue, improve customer satisfaction, and maintain a competitive edge. Remember the lessons from Dropbox, Slack, HubSpot. Experiment, improve, and optimize continuously. Your next growth breakthrough might be just one pricing test away. Think about it. Start your A/B testing journey today and stop leaving revenue on the table, and have a good luck with your revenue business, with your SaaS business. Increase your revenue. And if you do need help, we have a test, free test, to help you to understand bottlenecks, pitfalls in your marketing strategy for SaaS. Bye.